legislation to restore about $2.5 billion in cancelled federal grants and cease efforts to cut off research funding to the prestigious Ivy League school. The court's hearing before U.S. District Judge Alison Burroughs in Boston marks a crucial moment in the White House's escalating conflict with Harvard, which has been in the administration's crosshairs after it rejected a list of demands to make changes to its governance, hiring and admissions practices in April.
Kenyan human rights activist Boniface Mwangi, who has played a prominent role in anti-government protests, was freed on bail after being charged with possession of tear gas canisters and a single rifle round found in his home. Kenyan activists have been on edge over the arrests of government critics since a political blogger died in custody in June, triggering weeks of violent demonstrations in which around 50 people were killed.
Greece revealed the boundaries of two planned marine parks in the Ionian and Aegean Seas, which Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis said will be the largest in the Mediterranean region. Athens wants to establish the parks for the protection of sea mammals and turtles in the Ionian Sea and for seabirds and seals in the Aegean this year. Mitsotakis said that it will help the country meet its global commitment to expand its marine protected areas to 30% of its waters by 2030. The planned Aegean Sea Park has previously stirred up tensions between Greece and its eastern neighbour Turkey, with the two countries at odds over a range of issues including maritime boundaries. Athens has assured that the park's boundaries are within Greece's territorial waters.
Thailand has accused Cambodia of recently placing landmines in a disputed border area after 3 soldiers were injured. But Phnom Penh said they had veered off agreed patrol routes and triggered a mine left behind from decades of war. Thai authorities made the claim after 3 soldiers were injured, with one losing a foot by a landmine explosion while on a routine patrol on July 16th on the Thai side of the disputed border area between Ubon Ratchathani and Cambodia's Preah Vihear province. Cambodia's defense ministry denied the new mines had been planted, saying in a statement the soldiers had stayed from the agreed patrol routes into areas that contain unexploded landmines. The country is littered with landmines laid during decades of war. Thailand's army said that 10 freshly laid Russian-made PMN-2 landmines, which are not used or stockpiled by Thailand, were found between July 18th and July 20th in areas near where the soldiers were injured.
"19 years after the 2006 Mumbai train bombings, which killed 189 people and injured over 800, the Bombay High Court has acquitted all 12 individuals previously convicted by a lower court in connection with the attacks. In 2015, a trial court had found the 12 accused guilty, sentencing 5 to death and the remaining 7 to life imprisonment. However, overturning that verdict, the High Court bench comprising Justice Anil Kilor and Justice Shyam Chandak ruled that the prosecution had completely failed to establish the case against the accused. The judges also questioned the relevance of the explosives, weapons and maps recovered during the investigation, stating that they did not appear to be connected to the blasts. Furthermore, the prosecution was unable to conclusively determine the types of bombs used in the explosions.
Three people have died and more than 500 others have been rescued after a ferry caught fire off the Indonesian island of Sulawesi, according to Indonesian Coast Guard. Passengers jumped overboard KM Barcelona 5 as it sailed from Melonguan port in Telud Islands district towards the city of Manado, the capital of North Sulawesi province, after the fire broke out. Indonesian authorities previously reported 5 people died in the accident, but later revised the death toll to 3 after 2 passengers initially reported as dead were saved in the hospital, including a 2-month-old baby whose lungs